Hello everyone, Prequel Chuck here. Today we continue our mid-shop event only challenge with Vanessa. We'll see, last time we did 7 wins. If you want to look at that oldest video, it's a no comment video at the time, but it was a very interesting build with a forklift and wetsuit. So we'll see how we'll end up today. Let's go. So again, just to re-explain quickly, the challenge I give myself for fun is really just to go mid-shop only, trying to win as much as possible with that. One of the reasons was just trying to go a little bit off meta, try new stuff, just to have fun. One thing I can say though is that playing like that for now, maybe 10-12 runs, helped me understand a little bit more interaction with items, trying new stuff that I had never tried before, because you just don't buy it when you see them in the shop. So really just to mix things up and having fun with the game.
See that plank? Walk it.
Alright, one of the challenge here is really not having anything. Hopefully the item here will help us out. The heal could be good with a lighter, but the poison damage could be good for the long run, so I think that's gonna help us win more fights early on. I think I'll use the damage directly to the revolver. Not gonna use that for now.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Why must we do this? Death laughs at us both.
That's gonna be a very difficult fight to win. Expected, honestly, at the early fights. Since we're not hitting shop and other people do, it's very difficult.
Another step closer to the formula of life.
It's okay to take a bite of me. I'm going to eat some of those vegetables. Ugh.
I was thinking to just make the fight last as long as possible, just to get more damage on the revolver, but I think I'll maybe use the rifle if possible.
Waste of gunpowder. Ride that tide!
Okay, katana is very interesting here.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge? Hmm?
I don't think I have the damage output to win.
Was invigorating.
Alright, a bit of a rough start, but I think we have a certain foundation here. Hopefully we'll get as many damage up as possible. This guy has an interesting skill for ammo, charging up other items. Or is this guy? Sorry. But I
1 part sulfur, 2 parts. Was it bismuth? It was aqua fortis, then tin salt. Ah!
still a good skill. Maybe to save us on the bottle lightning. Right, I don't think I'm gonna use the rifle. Nor the hot spring. Since we need
Now,
life
this is how
to
you
sustain,
win
I
the war.
think we're gonna keep the chocolate bar. The upgrade doesn't do too much, so I think I'll go for a silver item. Rifle is back.
My lessons are painful. Are you prepared? I do not teach violence. I teach mastery over it.
Usually I want to keep a bit of chocolate, but since we lost some of the fights, I think it's better to get a better health.
Squabble with nobodies.
You remind me of someone I fought last century. I could
If it
teach
was
you
not for
both.
that lifesteal potion, I think we would have got there. I'm not relying too much on ammo, so I think I'll just go with the dervish.
Fool with too much gold.
Maybe some CDR. Maybe some crit.
The bazaar has not softened you.
CDR is good.
Rally, men! Blaze
Blades to the wind!
I don't think that's gonna help me necessarily with the current board we have, right? Because it's really low time here, so I think I'm just gonna go for poison, maybe just to get a little bit more hit out of this.
I'll keep you as long as I can.
It's not bad, maybe we can fish something out. I know it's 0.1 second, but just trying to
Go ahead.
get as much damage as possible.
It makes this more fun.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
Good, our first win.
Still lost?
I didn't thought about that for the truffle. Would have liked to have an aquatic item here. Right, hopefully we'll get a good weapon. Ammo again.
Swarm, sting, rage.
Not sure what I'm hoping for here. Maybe the diamond bee. This way we can transform later on in the shop.
Guyver hate you. Guyver hate everything.
Do you play baseball?
XP is always
Of course you
good.
play baseball. Let's take a tyrant's whole kingdom.
I'm just gonna sell this. We're not necessarily looking to get a lot of money, and I would prefer to get aquatic item instead of truffle.
Help us. Set us free.
The amount of slow that we have, it would have been nice to have some skill interaction with that. We get full XP out of this fight. Was not expecting to win. Alright, Elite. I need a little bit of sustain. I think the slow, even though it's a little bit less damage, I think I'm gonna keep this.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabarians. Oh, you've got potential. I bet
It was close, but we don't have any way to scale. Alright, we'll definitely benefit from the 25 plus damage. What are we looking for here? I think I'm gonna go for the shark, even though it's so a bit sketchy to win, but if we're possible, I think there's some great option. If we didn't have it plus 25, I definitely would not have chosen this fight.
Full sail, my boy!
Getting the shark is very interesting, but we don't have anything to ace right now. I think we'll get the plus 15 damage.
Thanks for trusting me. I hope we can do this again.
Again, gotta look for weapon. Alright, this is where I would like to transform the bee that we had earlier. So gold, see if we get something interesting.
Nothing is what it changed it. Me. It was already like that.
Not necessarily helpful right now. Especially we're not buying any aquatic. Again, since there's no way to ace this guy, I'm not gonna go for it at the moment.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
I have faced 82 foes exactly like you. People are a pattern.
A lot of regen. Not good for us. Yep.
Time is long, but I have none left for you.
I'm wondering what I will
Sylvia and I.
upgrade.
Oh, it was a love too big for
Maybe more slow. Or if I'm doing the fishing rod to get gold aquatic item instead, I think I'll try that.
Now go out there and be a star.
Nothing really here for us.
You are filthy.
Just want to make sure I got the XP. If we're getting the dishwasher with the tool and the shark, maybe that's something we can try out.
Defeat is part of war. A soldier accepts it with dignity.
I think it's the first time I got dishwasher ever playing this game. Alright.
Ride that tide!
I am not a warrior. I am just a man who has lived a long time.
Slow is not bad, but let's see how the board would look like. We have those tools. I think just for the aced aspect of it, we might even play this. And since we'll gain 40 plus damage, I think I'll keep the narwhal. It's gonna be hasted, so one more proc for the shark. We can try that. Now I'm just questioning, since we have a large item, do we slow or do I try to look for something else? I think I might just look for something else. Yeah, I think this is good for the first time we use. It's a narwhal is really quick, so, and we're gonna start hasting our. Yeah, I think I'll go with that.
Once before, and it bloomed into a deer.
Okay, so we need to do a little bit of cleanup. I don't think I'm gonna use this, that. Yep.
My fight isn't with you.
Let's see.
But if you insist.
It's getting there, maybe not super quickly, but a little bit of. Not so bad. Not great, definitely not great, but I think it's kind of something for now. Freeze could be interesting. At this point, I don't think I'm gonna use. That line could be not too bad. It's also a tool, which I could have used here, but this is a 9-second cooldown, so it's a little bit long. I think I'm gonna draw the Maybe just a revolver for now. Alright. Bounty. Hopefully we're gonna get XP.
Pirates reach is far. Rena, you take flank. I'll go head on.
I think we're gonna hear.
If it's not us, it'll be the next.
I was looking at the board. I'm not sure if there's anything that's going to be replaced based on what we have. That skill is not good. It's sorry, it's good for us because it's especially in our situation. I'm gonna take the loot. Not so good for what we have. This is really just try it out. I'm not expecting to win, but we'll see. If we could get pufferfish. But I don't think that's gonna be a win. Very close fight though.
Any way I can blame the crew for this?
Alright, what do we transform here? I think we're just gonna transform the medkit.
You say object. Ask anyone. It's always been this way.
This is good since we're slow and haste. So I'm gonna just replace. We might have a lower hit on our first haste here, but I think since we're both doing slow and haste, that's going to be a little bit more damage output for us. I'm even considering if we should play something more like that. I know we're losing proc on tool, but then we're gonna still get this guy a little bit higher. It has a better cooldown. I know the amount of damage we gain is a bit less, but I'm gonna try one run for that. I know we're close to get to our last day here, but we're gonna try that. Getting even more slow is interesting. I think I'm gonna go with the hesitating between those two. Maybe even the Salt Claw. But I know it's just maybe temporary, but just to get more proc. My goal here is really to get as high damage as possible because, again, board is looking a little bit heavy.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
We don't have anything to protect against burn, but we do slopes. We'll see if that's gonna help. So this is what I meant, even though we lost, but the number of damage compared to the shark got higher. I don't think if we have done the other ward that would have changed anything. Since we don't have any sustain, I think I'm gonna put heal on this guy.
I won't fall. My people need me.
Okay, so we got poison, but this could be a somehow of a combo, but I think we're better equipped with what we have right now. I don't think Katana's gonna come back. So. Since we're looking for aquatic item, we're never going to the shop. I think that's worth going in.
So much new stuff to show you.
All right, I'm questioning Tortuga over maybe one hook and a rod. We have friends that we are using. We keep the slow on 2 of those items. We have the ace on everything else. Benefit both of those guys. So
Scrape off the barnacles. Good as new.
okay, I don't think we're gonna come back to the dishwasher. I'll get the tropical island.
Meet the Tyrant King.
Okay, if we get lifesteal,
Don't mistake me for
that could be very interesting for us. I should have tried Tortuga.
I must know. Who trained you?
It's never taking usually that long, that fight.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom.
I think I'm gonna go for a slow skill.
You could feel it, this thick, slow river. You'd understand.
Could do something like that. But that's silver. I don't think that's good because we're already slowing enough. I'm a bit scared to reroll just to get something that might not do the cut, but let's try it. So since this is a vehicle, first fight time we slow, we haste, I think that's gonna help us. We have too many weapons so that I don't want to spread the charge. I really just want to get Tortuga go, so I think I'm gonna go with this.
Use what I teach. Bring others into the long time.
Your reality is so fragile, so malleable.
Alright, let's try out.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
Haste is looking good.
Just behind.
Yeah, it's looking kind of good. Was a bit scared at the end that we were not going fast enough, but now I'm just thinking if we're looking to get our Tortuga go faster, maybe maybe we want to play the fishing rod to ace it faster. The ace is still going to benefit this guy. It's still going to apply to the shark ray. I'm going to try something like that. This could be also interesting, but it's 2 ammo only. Going to keep it on the side. Think about it. Or no, we need to sell something for chocolate. I think this is out, this is out. This I would have liked to keep it for transforming if we need. But I do prefer getting more health right now. And I'll just keep, yeah, exactly what I was expecting, so. I'm gonna just transform the coconut.
What have you got? I bet you could have sworn that was something else.
This is interesting. But we're more pivoting toward ace than slow at the moment, so... But it's still better than the hook. Yeah, okay. All right, where do we go? I really don't want to miss on XP, so I'm thinking right now we're just gonna go for the lower fight. We don't use ammo at the moment.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish. Full sail, my boy!
Alright, we're gonna put the cooldown on Tortuga.
Those Sphinxians may be flashy and wise and powerful, but they are not the Grand Master.
I think we're gonna go for haste. I think everything is benefiting from haste. It's a winning style.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Is this a social situation? I'm not great at those.
I think we do have a chance. That crit was...
Hey, you broke my gyroscope. Oh well, easy fix.
It was not too bad. All right, like I said, I think we're looking more to do haste than slow, so I'm gonna sell that. I don't think I'm gonna come back to the dock line. Again, I just want all my chocolate. I'm really looking just for getting XP as much as possible. And I just want to make sure I win fights again, so I think I'm gonna go with the easiest one.
Fascinating. Tell me more of your research.
Ride that tide!
I think we're gonna go for the upgrade. That's a lot more damage and a lot quicker, so that's good.
Ah, yes, I have the truth you seek. Now, which truth were you seeking?
This is interesting, but I would rather keep getting the coconut every hour.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
I think what we're missing is crit here. I think it would be very nice to have higher crit chance.
There's no one. Did it really change? Or did you misremember?
The desert wind is
We can get CDR. That could be good.
the Outlander way is truth. Someday you will see.
Skill is great, but we don't have any crits. But maybe a
I am eager
skill
to test
here.
your abilities and to improve them immeasurably.
So since we're using our item fairly often, I think that's not too bad. Again, just want to make sure that I'm not going too greedy. Haste and slow, that could be good. That could be our shark, that could be our saw claw, that could be a fishing rod.
I was expecting you 0.5 seconds ago.
That is very interesting instead of the rod. I know it's only adjacent item, but it's way quicker. We have the vehicle as Tortuga. We can proc this guy faster. I think I'm gonna go for it.
I found some exhilarating speed for you.
Cooldown for aquatic. We could reduce the cooldown here. So let's see how the board would look like. So aquatic to the left, so that would be here. Would have something like that. But the charge on the front is better, right, with the narwhal, so I don't think that's gonna make the cut. All right, let's see.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist, you should know I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. You fall like a boulder. I flow like the wave.
Nope, couldn't get there. I think the friends cooled down, the crit. It was a good comeback. Not a highest number of wins, but 5 wins with when we went through. I think it's not so bad. I think it was a cool run, going from pretty nothing to a good aquatic build. So yeah. Thank you for watching. If you liked that video, or if you want just to stick around, see a little bit more, feel free to like or subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Bye bye.